Hey everyone, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed and learned a little bit of that setup and playthrough of Raiders of the North Sea. So you might be looking at the massive box that I have here because, as I mentioned, there are 2 expansions available and this pretty sweet collector's box. I went ahead and got this one so that I could fit everything into one box instead of having a separate box for each of the expansions when I broke them out. So this isn't what the base game looks like. It is when you, back the later expansions. But it allowed me to put all the provisions, all the coins, all the extra stuff that came with it into the game. So if you're looking at this, this box is not the standard base game, but it is a collector's box for holding the base game plus the 2 expansions. So my thoughts on Raiders of the North Sea. My favorite game, by far, definitely in my, if I had a top 10, which maybe I'll put one up, but kind of like movies, how do you ever really choose? But anyway, this is by far one of my favorite games I've ever played. I'm happy that I discovered it. It's an awesome worker placement game with some amazing mechanics. I love the place down, do an action, pick up, do an action, and then you're moving on to the next player's turn. It really keeps the game moving. It keeps everyone engaged, but then it also, gives you the ability to say, oh man, I was kind of planning out my turn, but then I don't have the ability to place down in this location first. So now it kind of throws everything up to the whim, which is just one of those mechanics that are pretty awesome for this style of game. Another cool part about this that I really enjoy are some of the cards that come up do have a lot of the kind of take that mechanic where you can attack other people's provisions or other people's plunders. So this really kind of sets other players back. But like other games that have these sort of take that mechanics, you could get kind of picked on throughout the game, really setting you behind, making it a little less fun for you to play. But overall, it's a good balance into the game and adds a nice mechanic. But as I mentioned, I don't have a whole lot negative to say about Raiders of the North Sea, I guess other than components. In the base game, the player boards are that, flimsy card stock that, if you've seen some of my other videos, I'm not a fan of. But the rest of the components are pretty awesome. It's got the metal coins that come standard with the game. The nice wooden components for the plunder are really awesome. The chieftain tiles are nice thick cardboard stock as well, and the board is big and gorgeous. I guess another drawback of the game, or I guess an addition to the game, is if you get the expansion, then you get those nice thick player stock player boards, which is an awesome component for me. The other thing about the negative about the base game is that the provisions that come with it are just punch board. So you just get kind of the chit tokens for the provisions, which I'm not a huge fan of. In fact, a couple of years ago, when I first got this game, I found some third-party website, and I ordered little bread tokens, wooden bread tokens, to replace the provisions for. So that's just my personal take on it. But otherwise, guys, great game. If you like worker placements, this is one of those must-haves. If you don't play any other game in the North Sea series, this is the one to play. This is the one to get. It's the one that I would recommend, hands down for years to come. It's one that I've probably got to the table more than just about anything else. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you have any comments or any questions, please leave them down there. Thank you for all of your support as well. I got nothing else to say on this one, guys, but stay tuned for part 3 of the series where I go through the explorers of the North Sea. Anyway, guys, until next time, thanks for watching.